Okay, so welcome to Chips and Zeros. Welcome to our show. This is our latest episode and we're very, very happy today because of course, apart from our guest, no, pakilala ko lang yung aking co-host, syempre, si...
Hi guys, Louie of Gadget Pilipinas and OMG Louie.
Yes! And sabi ko nga kanina, no, nung nagkukwentuhan tayo, very excited ako for our guest for today. Napaunlakan tayo. Galing pa to ng Nuvaliches.
Unlakan?
Ang bukid nun.
Bukid nun pa nga, no? Oh, and we're happy because finally he's here. None other than the Catholic comedian, Romar Chuka.
Hello to the millions and millions of people who
Yes,
are
yes.
listening and who are watching.
Millions.
Billions or trillions.
Trillion.
Ay,
Actually, ano na, no? Okay lang yun.
Okay.
Hindi naman tayo mamarch eh. Oops! Sorry.
Hindi ko na.
Okay, so yeah, thank you again. No? Kwento ko lang, no? Si Romar, no, akala ko nung una,
Ay.
seminarista.
Oh.
Or pare.
Oh,
Akala
ba?
ko nung una talaga, pero hindi.
Ano, so ano
Hindi.
pala siya?
Mr. Chuka.
Mr. Chuka!
Rumor na lang.
Mr. Romar, can you tell us about like what you do right now and what were the things that you were doing before you're in this line of work that you're doing?
Saan ako galing? BS Management. Ang ako natapos.
Wow!
Yeah.
Hardcore!
BS Management. So, tapos, nag-medrep ako. After medrep, a year na medical representative. Nagturo ako ng 3 years ng Christian Life Education and then 1 year ng economics at saka ng marketing.
Wow.
Tapos saka ako nagtrabaho sa Wolfgang
Oh, yeah,
Steakhouse.
yeah.
And then saka din na nag-pandemic, kaya nag-MBA ako. And then dun nagsimula yung ano ko,
Yung
Platform.
content.
Yung platform. And then nung currently, kung tatanungin mo kung nasaan ako ngayon, 50-50 ako, di ba? 50% nasa Pilipinas.
100% na sa Pilipinas.
Oh, 100% nasa Pilipinas. Pero 50% Bukidnon, 50% Manila. Or other places in the country. Kaya may mga nagtatanong sa akin, anong diocese mo, Romar? Sinasagot ko, I come from the Archdiocese of the Philippines. So parang joke lang yun na I can't pinpoint where I am.
Specific, no. Just so you know, Louie, kasi normally Catholics, they do have a specific diocese where they're in. So may parang natawag na card incardination.
For example, isang territory ng obispo kada i-divide mo yan kada location. It doesn't necessarily mean na kapag Manila ka automatic basta pa it's different from the map.
Okay.
But still, ito yung sakop ng iba't iba. Let's say parang Jollibee. Ganun na lang. Parang
Yes,
Jollibee
yes,
na hanggang dito ka lang yung pwede mag-deliver. Kasi ibang branch
Kasi
na yung
iba na
May
gagawa.
boundary na.
Correct.
So-
But does that like mean parang may choice ka as a kung saan ka? Or like whether as a person who goes to church or a person who goes to...
Well, it depends on which... Let's say, kunwari, nasa isang village ka na may McDonald's. Kung ano yung pinakamalapit na McDonald's sa'yo,
Yun na yun.
Yun
yun na
na
yun.
yun.
Okay.
Oo, yun dapat.
Yun yung...
So, para siyang ganong
So, wala kang
levels.
choice kung saan ka nakatira.
Oo. So, ako ngayon, kaya hindi ko rin ma-pinpoint kasi half of the time I'm in Mindanao. Not Avenue, ha? As in Mindanao talaga. So, ibang diocese yun versus dun sa kung saan ako dito sa Nuvaliches.
Yes.
Diba? Ibang diocese din. So, parang halo-halo ako. Kaya ang joke ko na lang is, I don't know kaya Archdiocese of the Philippines na lang in general.
In
Is that
general.
important? Sorry, because I'm not familiar, right? So, is that important in the Catholic community?
Well, you'll be able to live as a Catholic kahit hindi mo alamin yun.
Kahit hindi. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're a
okay.
priest na you should know which diocese or which order you're in,
Yeah.
you belong to.
Okay.
You know.
Naging CLE.
Yun. Actually, Louie, kaya naman medyo malapit sa akin yung ganun yung topic or category ni Romar. Kasi during the pandemic, nung nakikita ko yung content niya,
Yeah.
he would sing like Catholic
Yes.
mass songs and then he would inject some pop culture and music. So parang sobrang nag-resonate yun to a lot of like viewers, not just simply to Catholics,
Yes.
even Christians, even non-Christians
Oo.
would be happy with it. No?
At totoo yan yung even non-Christians. Kasi nakwento ko to sa ibang podcast na in-interview din ako na nung minsan pumunta ako sa Zamboanga. I went to Zamboanga nung December. And then there were actually Muslims who were
very entertained also.
Not just, no?
Parang-
Who are asking for photos with me.
Ah, that's cute.
Sabi ko, why? Tapos, because I
I
like
like your
what you do. I like what you,
That's so nice, no?
And I want to be an Ignatian lawyer.
Wow.
In the footsteps of Saint Ignatius.
Yeah.
So parang ako, really? As a Muslim, you'll follow the footsteps of Saint
Of Saint
Ignatius? Of loyal. Yung finding God in all things, pero parang finding Allah in all things.
That's
ganun.
very
Parang
in terms
ganun.
of practice
Nice.
and concept, that's
Yung parang ma-apply niya kung, tapos parang, what? Really?
That's such a-
baka inspirational.
Oo, it's
Anong ginagawa natin sa life?
Oo nga, no? Bakit ganun tayo? Joke.
No, I mean, what have we been doing in our lives?
So,
So you guys share, like, say, since you mentioned Ignatian,
Oo.
so your Ateneo, like, and...
hindi naman kita sa t-shirt ko yun. Oo.
So, pares lang yung, pares yung
Pero siya, different sa kanya, true blue. What we call true blue is yung from grade school, high school,
Grade
college.
school, high school, college.
Ibig sabihin nun, dire-diretso ka, hindi ka na lumipat ng ibang school. Yun.
Yung ibang school ko lang talaga was preschool at saka postgrad.
Saka postgrad.
Postgrad,
Pero
yun.
everything in the middle.
Yeah, which is so funny kasi I have friends who are true blue din. And parang when I was thinking about taking a master's degree, I was like, kasi mas malapit ang Lasal sa, I'm like, fake south, right? So, definitely near to Lasal Taft as compared to Katipunan. So, sinabi ko, parang I'm thinking about master's in Lasal, and this friend of mine was like from Ateneo, and he was like, that sounds unethical. Unethical!
Okay.
So sabi ko, meron pala talagang mga ganun. Ako kasi university lang, so I can't relate in that sense. Pero iba kasi talaga yung the community is very, very different.
Yeah.
So,
Pero parang growing up, through the years, I've learned to live with Lasalians.
Oh my God!
How did you say, why?
Hindi, wala lang. Kasi, for example, nung nagsa-start off ako sa Bukid nun, yung Lasal Center for Economic and parang Social Enterprise Development. Yun,
Nandun.
Social Enterprise Development. They actually helped the Jesuit organization that
That's
I was
nice.
with. Yung Jesuit organizations, yung Jesuits yung nangangalaga sa Ateneo.
Ateneo.
So that yung Father Leone Mission Foundation Inc. na where I was in, LCD, Lasal Center for Economic Development something, helped us out there. So gave us a grant, tinuruan yung mga lumad scholars kung ano yung mga accounting, ano yung entrepreneurial stuff, mga ganun. So, parang nagkaroon ako ng experience na ganun.
Dude, the connection,
I'm so sorry, pero
naitawid
I'm so sorry talaga kasi ganun siya talaga. Like, you'd be like, there's that you would say veil of like, nga pala, okay lang.
I was actually looking at you kanina when you said the Lasal.
Hindi kasi parang I also have like yung mga hindi ko na-expect kasi hindi naman ako like full true blue whatever. Pero even Lasalians sometimes have that bias against. So when they find out I'm from Ateneo, biglang may okay ka palang tao for an Atenean. May nagsabi sa akin noon. In my
Okay ka palang tao for an
okay ka pala for an Atenista. Sabi ko, bakit ba? Di ba parang tao tayo pareho? Doesn't matter which school we went to.
Oo, nag-philosophy tayo.
So wala lang. Ang interesting lang naman.
May units ka pa ng theology, so...
Oo, ang daming units ng theology.
We're all, I guess, we're all human beings.
Yes.
Pero pag Ateneo Lasal,
Iba na siya.
iba yung usapan sa basketball.
mutation,
Pero parang, ang sa akin, I've met Lasalians in the field and alam mo yun, parang,
warm naman.
Parang nararamdaman ko may onti hesitation.
Hindi, wala. Yun talaga. Warm naman. And marami ako natututunan from them.
From them.
Guys, hindi to Ateneo versus Lasal
Wala, hindi.
conversation.
Nagkataon lang.
Anyway,
Baka mamaya biglang may mag-judge.
No,
Pero
kasi-
but it's because, the Atenean roots, they kind of like, parang when you find out you're both from Ateneo, the community is very, biglang magparang magnet. Diba? Like, yung connection and the, what you call this, the camaraderie is kind of the same. So, yeah. But were you like, in Ateneo, were you a teacher? Like, what?
I taught Christian life education for 3 years. Pero iba tong Christian life education na.
Is it
Hindi
in
lang
university or in high school?
In senior high school. This is a different kind of Christian life education kasi it's more of I teach the students about CLE but I also grade their lesson plans. Kasi magtuturo yung mga 4th year or grade 11 na mga students ko ng English or math sa isang public school nearby. Ang tawag namin dito tulong-dunong. No, na
Ano yung course na yun? Meron yun sa Ateneo, yung course na you do that, but you help the local communities. Either you
Or you
teach
give
lessons.
back to the community? Like
It's not immersion. It's, and I forgot.
Basta
May
yun,
ganun eh. Pero sa senior high pala.
Oo,
Okay.
yung tulong-dunong ang tawag. So, yun yung subject na tinuturo ko. So, hindi ka lang tuturo ng CLE, but you're teaching them to be also teachers to the grade 6 pupils from the public schools that we visit every week.
So parang skill pass, parang you pass the skill to
So, yun yung tinuro ko for around 3 years, and then for a year, habang nagtatrabaho sa Wolfgang, nag-marketing and economics naman yung tinuro ko.
Sa ano naman?
Sa Ateneo pa rin, senior
Ateneo
high
pa rin.
school
Senior
pa rin.
high.
Until the pandemic happened. So, yun yung, kumbaga, root, parang asking me where I came from. Yun,
That's the one.
pati grade school, high school, college.
Was that like, did that like influence how you decided what kind of content you would create?
Well, to be honest about it, yung ano ko was yung roots ko talaga is theater.
Okay.
Theater. I came from what was called Ateneo Children's Theater, and then I was also part of yung Dulaang Sibol.
Oh, yes.
Dulaang Sibol was founded by Mr. Onofre Pagsanghan, Mr. Pagsi. Ito, siya yung nagsulat kasama si Father Manoling Francisco nung kantang Hindi Kita Malilimutan. And yung Huwag Kang Mangamba, yung mga songs na yun. I was under him for 4 years.
I guess.
And kaya kung tatanungin nyo, nagseminaryo ba ako? Hindi. Pero kasi yung formation namin doon was sort of like a seminary. But in essence, we were a theater group.
Okay.
So, it's a theater group. We perform plays, Shakespeare, Merchant of Venice, Shylock pa ngayon naging role ko nung minsan sa Merchant of Venice. Pero, alam mo yung at the end of the day, bibigyan kami ni Mr. Pagsi ng reflections, bibigyan kami ng na whatever you are performing, you lift it up to God. Parang ganyan.
So, formation and
So, ano siya parang it's by the words of Saint Ignatius, finding God in all things. Mahanap mo ang Diyos kung saan ano mang bagay. So, yun yung to answer your question, lumalabas siya sa content ko na kung ano man ang content ko, nandun si Lord.
You found God in it.
Which is a very Jesuit and very Ignatian
in nature
na perspective.
It's interesting, no? Kasi like if I would connect the discussion, kasi the kind of content that you have is a mix of humor. Siyempre during the pandemic, also a mix of music, ganun. You found that as a legitimate, type of your work, especially in your type of content. Would you say that you found God in those as well? Like for example, in the humor that you do, humor that you inject, like
ako yes ang isang sagot ko. Yes, really, because nadala ako ng ganitong klaseng content to different places. Na hindi ko mai-imagine. Kaya I'm very grateful na these accidents, yung parang hindi mo naman sinadya pero biglang God gives you something greater. Dumadating. So let's say for example, back in 2021, isa akong taong nakapambahay lang na tumutugtog. Tapos nag-film lang ng duet ng sarili ko with who would have thought kung sabihan ko sa yung 2021 Romar na yun na gumawa ng content May 13, 2021. Yung gumawa ng content na Romar na yan. Kung sasabihin ko sa Romar na yan na, uy, in 4 or 5 years time, i-invite ka ng Vatican para ma-meet si Santo Papa.
Oh my God, that's so
So,
crazy.
parang hindi ko siya
hindi
ko ma-imagine na yun yung natupad nung January last year. In-invite ako kasama ng ibang mga journalists and mga content creators na pumunta sa Rome and hindi naman yung personal na meet up talaga with the Pope, pero parang the intention was for us to have an encounter with the Pope doon sa location na yun. So actually, yung isa sa mga cover photos ko sa page ko, may hawak-hawak akong orange at saka biscuit. yun yung
so-
content ko kasi gusto kong magbigay ng biskwit at saka orange kay Santo Papa kasi gutom na daw siya. Pero hindi tinanggap kaya inuwi ko na lang tapos nilagay ko sa glass box sa bahay ko.
Blessed by the Pope.
Oo, tapos sabi kulang na lang lagyan ko ng holy biscuits.
Holy orange daw, holy.
Yung orange hindi ko na nauwi kasi baka mamaya i-sequester ng ano eh.
Ay, kasi may buto yun
Oo, may buto eh. So baka hindi pwede.
Correct, hindi po pwede sa airport.
So interesting.
Yeah, so parang I'm just so grateful that kumbaga sa journey na to hindi ako iniwan kasi may mga kasama pala, di ba? I think it was also parang if you don't have the kumbaga eyes of faith, you'd see it as coincidence.
Yeah.
Di ba? You'd see stuff as coincidence. Pero kung if you just really take a look at what happened, no, you'll see that it's really grace, grasya. Parang binigay sa'yo, regalo.
Siyempre, if you put with the eye of a faith in a believer, no? Ganun talaga siya, no? And in fact, even if you're not a believer and na-realize mo na, wait, ba't dumating sa buhay ko?
Yeah.
Maybe a higher form of being gave it to me.
I guess I
So it's
think
an
for
awakening.
people who have that kind of faith,
Exactly.
or they believe in a higher being, kasi everybody believes. Everybody has a different kind of faith system also.
Nakakatuwa din kasi yung your label as the Catholic comedian. I don't think na may ganun sa Pilipinas until na dumating ka. Walang Catholic influencer or Christian influencer. Siyempre pare, di ba? Natural na yan. Pero kakaunti rin ng pare kasi gumagawa ng content, no? At ikaw,
baka
ito,
parang medyo mahirap yun kasi obviously
layman eh.
Yeah.
Layman, not even a seminary, no former seminary.
Although meron akong mga nakikita din.
Ayun,
Either comedy or yung talagang they answer questions about the faith or like the whole Catholic system, ganyan. May mga questions silang ganyan. That they answer, which is good because it's educational. Because not everybody naman is Catholic.
Exactly.
Diba? Yun. So, maganda kasi parang since the Philippines is a mostly Catholic nation, it's nice to see na it's on social media and it's educational. As long as it's not offensive, di ba? Yun yung important. And that's, lalo na we know that in the Philippines, ang bilis nating
Ma-offend, exactly.
Lalo na sa
Kaya nakakatuwa din yung mga guesting mo minsan with Cool Pals, no? Siyempre, Cool Pals, number one podcast in the Philippines yan, no? Pop culture podcasts like this, kailangan din minsan na magkaroon ng ganong klaseng content. Because it's one way for you to bring the faith to other people, eh. The story of your faith to other people. And the digital space is really an excellent platform for that. Catholic Comedia, did that name come from anyone or you?
Ano lang yan, parang okay, gagawa ako ng Facebook page. Ano kayang pwedeng pangalan sa sarili ko? Well, Catholic ako. Tapos natatawa yung mga tao. Okay, so Catholic Comedian.
So you started sa Facebook talaga?
Yeah. Well, paano ba? TikTok video. Tapos, pinost ko siya sa personal profile ko sa Facebook. Doon siya nag-viral. Sabi ko, okay, this might not work if doon lang sa page ko. Ay, sa profile ko. So, gumawa ko ng Facebook page. Tapos, sinunod-sunod ko na yun. Kung ano yung pinopost ko sa TikTok, ipopost ko sa IG at saka sa...
Yes, right.
Cross-posted na siya.
Cross-posting na.
Yeah.
Never na lang talaga sa YouTube kasi, di ba, wala naman shorts nung
panahon. Wala pa.
Pero ngayon, talagang hindi na rin ako nag-shorts din.
So, mostly Facebook and
nakapantalon
TikTok.
ako palagi. The joke, sorry. Okay.
Dapat si Ram dito eh. We have a friend, by the way, Ram Nungkili, what's up, bro?
Ram.
He would just simply do puns all the time.
Okay. Nagmamahal yan. Yung Ram.
Ram, narinig mo yun, nagmamahal ka daw.
Oy!
Hindi ako marunong ng Gen Z heart. Sorry.
Di ba ganun yan? Ganun.
I can't. My fingers are not flexible enough. Yan. How do you generate your ideas? Is it always there? Do you have a process?
Yeah, oo nga. I'm intrigued.
Ang dami nang nagbago sa akin. Parang 2021, I would post 3 videos a day or 2 to 3 videos a day.
So much content.
Oo, parang ang dami.
Pero ngayon pa rin nakita ko, you still post pa rin naman more than twice.
I repost whatever I have noong 2021, 2022 na So, pero siguro ngayon ang mas philosophy ko na sa sa pag-post ko is just let the Holy Spirit be. Yung hindi ko na force yung sarili ko to create content.
Content
siguro pag
calendar,
super bored lang ako na
Yeah.
never ako nag-content calendar though.
Oh.
Pero pag super bored lang ako, dun lumalabas yung mga ideas. Pero it's really yung sometimes it just comes. No? You don't have to look for it. You don't have to really grasp it na, uy, ano kaya yung content na kailangan kong gawin? Natural siyang lalabas, especially if you just live your life to the fullest each day.
You have to enjoy it as well, di ba?
Oo, yung parang kakain ako ng pagkain, tapos biglang may mapapansin ako na uy, wow, minsan hindi ko nga pinlano tapos dadating na lang yung content, no? Minsan kailangan ko pang sabihin na, oops, teka, pause muna. Content worthy ba siya? Or parang
spur of the moment lang.
Spur of the moment, or ginagamit ko ba yung moment para, alam mo yun, parang in-exploit ko lang ba yung moment? Yung mga ganun ba?
Yeah.
So, kailangan, hinay-hinay.
Hinay-hinay, okay. So...
I mean, yun ang sabi ko, diba, sana all. Parang, divine inspiration, maybe. Is that the right term, maybe, in that sense?
Dahil nakita ko kanina may nakita tayo kanina ng jeep, di ba?
Yeah.
It's a huge jeep and ang haba niya. And I would see him producing something, he would take photos. Kasi yon andun na. And then he would just decide if it's post-worthy.
Actually, na-post ko na.
Na-post na niya. So, may content na. So, and kanina, I was in a seminar, and isa sa mga studies is that sometimes authenticity would be more resonating as a content than being too prepared, too high quality. Minsan ganun Mas gusto ng mga tao yung mga content na raw. No?
Yes, unfiltered.
Unfiltered. No?
May ganyan akong experience na, alam mo yung, kung ano pa yung pinaka-ine-edit mo. Yun pa yung hindi mag-viral.
Hindi papansinin.
Tapos, to be honest, no, yung ni recently, isa sa mga, I think last week, 2 weeks ago, yung pinaka-viral kong video. Nasa 11 million views.
Oh my gosh!
God.
Congratulations!
Well, thank you.
Wow!
Pero hindi ko siya pinag-isipan. Hindi ko siya pinag-isipan. Parang, sige, tugtog lang ako ng ganito. And then, basta ma-post lang.
What do you think? Why do you think it resonated to you?
Kasi siya intro siya ng Making My Way Downtown, Walking Fast, Faces Fast and Homebound, na binitin ko talaga yung mga tao na
yung mga one note.
Yung one note for My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, I saw that one and I was like, I know this.
Nag 2 million views yun. Pero yung Making My Way Downtown, nagtataka ako kasi sa TikTok, nasa 2,000 views lang siya. Pero dun sa Facebook, nasa 11 million views. Pero kasi bitin na bitin lang talaga.
Yeah.
Yun na lang. Tapos tingin na lang ako sa And then, parang, alam mo yung, meron akong thinking din na, shucks, okay, 11 million views. Pero nandun ako sa point na, minsan napapadasal din ako is that all there is? Gets mo? Yung parang, is it all about the views? Is it all about...
Kasi those are vanity metrics, no?
Yeah, parang, if this were me a few years ago, sasabihin ko, wow, 11 million views, kilala na ako ng lahat. Parang ganun. Pero parang, ngayon, mas napapatanong ako na, is that all there is? Yan lang ba? Are we, yun lang ba? Hanggang fame na lang ba? Hanggang ganun na lang ba? So, natatawa ako kasi after ko i-post yun, hindi ako nag-post for a few days and then mas nakatake ako ng step back and see kamusta na kaya yung ginagawa kong content? Is it still resonating with people? Am I still a genuine person sa And alam mo yun, nakakatuwa na pinagpapatuloy ko pa rin. Yung nagpapatuloy din ako and then natutuwa din ako na hindi ko pine-pressure yung sarili ko to create content because I know that I have a life beyond the internet.
That is correct. No? Kasi like what you mentioned earlier, meron ka pang Bukidnon and everything. But it's so interesting because you mentioned nga na is that it? No? Is this the one that I'm actually trying to reach for? Is it the numbers? No? What deeper meaning could I get from this pa?
Bilang atenista, di ba? Yung mga why, deeper meaning,
It's hard for a lot of content creators because syempre, as a content creator, you want the views. You want the popularity because that's how you make brand deals. So I think that's very refreshing to hear somebody say, I'm not pressuring myself to make content.
Mm-mm.
Because, yun nga, sabi mo nga, the unfiltered, more genuine content is what actually people want to
Would
see.
want.
Kasi mararamdaman yun ng audience mo din. Right? I think na kung hindi, you're not living the life that you're showing people, which is very,
Yeah.
very hard.
That's actually what's challenging for us, like for tech.
for tech,
Kasi
content
for tech,
creators.
it's a mix. Sobrang mix na siya. Like we do like organic content. Like for example, may bagong update si iPhone. Oh, bagong update si iOS, no? Here are the new features. Wala siya, hindi siya masyadong curated. We just organically say the new ones, the new features. And then you have also, hey guys, I'm Gian of Gadget Pilipinas. Today, let's talk about sobrang high quality production. And sometimes people would say, ay, sobrang high quality, para mas gusto ko yung raw.
Tsaka sabihin nila, bayad ka na.
Bayad ka naman. Hindi pa gano'n. So parang minsan kayo, di naman to bayad. It's just executed differently.
It's just that I have a format.
Oo, gano'n. So parang nakakatuwa kasi nga, as she mentioned, like the content that you create is fresh, it's different, and it's something na, well, again, fresh. It's not something that a lot of lay people would do. No?
Tsaka ay iniisip ko, ministry din kasi siya eh.
Yeah, the
Diba?
vocation and
Parang,
all, no?
Parang, siya there's also a spirituality behind it eh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess kahit sa tech naman, di ba, nandyan, spirituality is, God is also there.
Yeah,
no?
it's true.
Pero yung itong pinasok ko, parang, hindi dapat siya, hindi dapat siya parang showbiz talaga
Oo,
eh.
hindi.
Kailangan mahanap din yung discernment, yung tamang balance ba between, sige, go, this is what the world wants. But also, ano yung nais mong ituro at ano yung makakapag bigay aral sa mga tao.
Sa mga tao.
Yeah.
Now, here at Chips and Zeros, kasi iba nga, Chips, Zeros, we have tech and also software and gaming.
Asan yung chips?
Actually, alam mo, second episode natin, di ba may chips tayo, di ba?
Okay.
Oo. Gusto niya kasi nag-chips eh.
Chips, tsaka zero, Coke Zero.
Coke Zeros. Meron kami nung second
Buchanan,
episode namin.
Coke Zero.
Coke,
Mamaya may lalabas na dyan.
Okay, so ganito kasi, like, siyempre, production gear is important since we mentioned about tech, no?
Yeah.
We're very interested to know, like, when you do your production, I have some categories here. You tell me, what's in your equipment tab? Uy, parang Diablo 4, no? Okay, so ano yung nasa equipment tab mo if I open it right now?
Okay.
First one would be, ano yung smartphone that you use to take videos?
iPhone Pro. 17 Pro.
17 Pro.
17 Pro.
Kasi, parang, kasi na-fully paid ko na yung 15. Tapos, binigyan na ako ng chance na kumuha ng bago.
So, bago?
Kaya may bago.
Naka-line.
Naka-line
Contract
ako.
renewal. Yun
Contract
na, ako ganun din
renewal.
ako. Kasi I have a 15 Pro. Tapos it's up for renewal. Hindi ko siya ma-renew kasi walang stock ng 17 Pro.
Baka siya nakakuha ng stock.
Sa Cebu ko na ako.
Malipad pa ako ng Cebu.
So, nung sinulog, sakto, ito yung available na phone doon sa SM sa Cebu. So, nagkabago ako ng phone nung
So
January.
for iPhone, use it for like photo and video, both?
Photo and video. So I use RAW when I take shots sa camera. Kaya nagtataka yung mga tao, anong gamit mong camera? RAW. Tapos pinapakita ko na nagsasubscribe ako sa Lightroom.
Yeah, Lightroom.
So talagang nagko-color grading na ako doon at lahat-lahat. May mga presets na ako.
Yeah, presets. Sobrang ganda ng mga presets minsan eh. No?
So may gumawa na ako ng mga sarili kong mga presets. Tapos, so, yun, yung iPhone.
Yeah,
Tapos for video, maganda kasi.
Nagpo-ProRes ka ba?
Hindi na kasi kailangan mo ng dyan eh. Kailangan mo ng
external.
So, hindi na. So, sinubukan ko lang para maaliw, pero hindi. Mas, TikTok naman.
So ang laki ng file. Like a ProRes video, like 30 seconds.
What is
would be
ProRes? Sorry.
It's like RAW.
RAW, it has all
Pro
the...
resolution? Is that what it means?
No you get more data so that when you wanna transfer it, for example, to DaVinci Resolve, pwede mong baguhin yung mga kulay, ayusin, ganun, down to the shadow.
Palitan mo yung kulay ng mga damit. Yung mga...
Wow.
Much easier.
Okay.
Big camera.
Big,
Meron ka bang big camera na ginagamit sa
noon naka Nikon D3400 ako. Nung until 2018, 20.
Oo.
Pero nabigay ko na siya somewhere, I think dun sa mga scholars. I think. Or sa isang parokya dun sa sa Bukidnon.
Bukidnon.
Pero yung sa team namin dun sa Limang Siglo, we use Blackmagic
Ah,
na
wow.
cameras. Yun yung
Wow!
so,
Cinematic grade.
yeah, so tapos dati nag-start lang din sila nung wala pa ako, mga iPhones lang din na Pero yun, as time progressed, Blackmagic na, tapos yun, mga ilaw-ilaw, whatever.
And I'd like to think na they're also using DaVinci Resolve as their for editing.
Basta may mga OBB din, hindi ko na familiar na Tapos puro Mac.
Yeah.
Mac
MacBook.
Ang gamit.
Ecosystem.
Oh yeah, we were actually talking about it last episode. Kasi the Mac ecosystem kasi so easy to be in.
Although ang pangit na ng AirDrop.
Ngayon, no?
Why?
Why do you say so?
Parang ang clunky na niya.
Hindi, napuputol yung transfer, you mean? Or
Well, that's one, and pag kasi yun, pag sa nagpo-produce kami ng mga content kami dun sa Limang Siglo. Nagto-try kami mag-connect 'di ba meron siya nung numbers na ngayon.
Yeah.
Pero minsan it
wala.
fails.
Yeah, kasi minsan may passcode like for example, if
Oo.
I transfer to you for security purposes.
So it's pain point sa akin ang AirDrop ngayon.
Lighting, do you use any lighting equipment?
Sa mga ilaw.
Mga ilaw?
Shopee.
Shopee,
Hindi,
yung mga ring light?
Noon sa akin. Hindi ring light As in talagang yung may softbox na. Yun yung ginagamit ko.
right,
Pero hindi ko alam kung ano yung ginagamit namin sa
Sa
Limang
studio.
Siglo dun sa amin.
Okay, that's nice. And lastly, microphone.
Microphone, noon naka-Maono ako na mixer. Maono?
Maono, yeah.
Tapos Shopee lang din na microphone nung nasa bahay-bahay pa lang ako. Pero ito recently dahil katoliko ako Holyland, no.
So sorry.
Dali ka
So yun.
Holyland.
Nadala ko na, hindi naman sa Holyland, pero nadala ko sa Roma. Diba? Yun.
Nadala mo rin yung same model
Yung
na yun.
Holyland.
A different Holy Land.
Okay. Louie, okay ka ba?
Okay naman ako.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think Louie, this last question on this particular segment is for you to ask. No?
Oh yeah. Well, I guess for me, it's more like, kasi we were talking about it kanina, about gaming and everything, which is nice for me to learn kasi like, you'd think na parang people who are a bit more into the faith, di talaga masyado gamers, right? So like, what are you playing now? I heard you prefer on Nintendo Switch, so what are you playing?
Currently, I am playing with the lives of people. The joke, sorry. Playing,
Sims ba yan? Like,
Hindi. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Ah.
Kasi, ang kwento niyan is, yun yung actually, physical
Yes.
na cartridge na binili ko alongside with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Wait lang, Breath of the Wild ba? Oh yeah,
Yung
Breath of the Wild.
the first one.
Yeah, the first one. At saka Mario Kart. Kasi yung Mario Kart, di ba default na yan na parang
Kasama yan
kasama
Yeah,
na.
correct.
So at least parang sabi ko, shucks, kailangan ko ng 3 games man lang para at least maaliw-aliw ako. So, nalaro ko na yung Breath of the Wild na mahabang-mahaba. Yung nakakalaro ko yung mga farmers sa Bukidnon, yung kasi
Mario
bumili
Kart.
kami ng Samsung na TV na malaki-laki. So, alam mo yung sinasabi nila, alam mo, Dodong ang tawag nila sa akin. Alam mo, Dodong, first time namin maglaro ng video games talaga sa
screen,
screen ba? So, tapos, yun, meron akong picture, naglalaro din kami ng Mario Kart sa sagingan.
Cute
Kasi,
naman.
naka-controller.
Pinost
Pinost ko yun.
Oh.
Si ate, 2 ate, na naglalabanan kami 3 kami sa Mario Kart dun sa So, pero nakalimutan ko na bumibili ako ng games, pero nakalimutan ko na meron pala akong Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yung Pokemon Pokopia, binili ko a month ago. Parang sa isang island, medyo na-bore na ako. So sabi ko, parang nagsisimula na akong tumingin ng other games.
Gets ko yan.
Tapos biglang, oops, teka, hindi pa pala ako masyadong nalalaro, which was yung Bonanza. And then, I'm having fun with it right now. Kasi, Tapos na ako sa RE, na speedrun ko na siya ng within
My
4
God,
hours.
ini-speedrun mo yung RE.
Oh, pero kasi yung casual mode lang yun. But
That's the takot, kaya kinakaya mo yung takot.
Oh, pero na-speedrun ko siya after ko laruin ng 12 hours initially.
Alam
Na-enjoy
na
ko
niya.
talaga.
So,
Alam
parang
na.
yung jump scare, ha? Alam ko na.
I
Oo,
know what's
pero
gonna happen
still,
here.
hindi mo pa rin alam kung ano yung
Yeah,
galaw ng mga,
totoo.
ano.
Oo.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's fun.
Pero kasi, yung Resident Evil, natulungan niya ako magdasal. Kasi di ba yung takot mo eh.
Pero na yung first playthrough mo.
Oh my
Oh.
God. Iba nga, kakaiba nga yung Resident
Yeah, the
Evil
new one.
ngayon.
That's true.
No, it's very, very different. But I like that they're bringing back the creepy.
Oo.
The vibe.
Hindi ako, ang what I liked about it was yung 50-50 siya.
Yes.
50% survival horror, pero 50%
Action.
yung action.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Parang naging survival of the zombies. Ganun.
Yeah, yung isa.
Oo.
Oh, pero sino yung una mong character na ginamit? Or it's ano ba? You
Ano
can
siya
choose
eh,
one.
Salitan.
Salitan talaga.
So you don't have a choice talaga.
Wala kang choice.
Oh
Una
my
muna si,
God.
yung...
So it's linear in that sense.
linear talaga siya.
Linear.
Linear talaga.
So,
Hindi siya
hindi ko
parang
talaga laro
RE2
eh.
na,
Oo.
di ba yung RE2, parang you can choose
You can
either
choose eh.
what CD are you gonna play sa
Exactly.
PS1, di ba? Pero ito, talagang linear story siya.
And it's interesting kasi Switch 2 can handle that game. I mean,
Kaya sabi ko, uy, sulit yung
Oh.
sulit yung pinambili ko. Kasi sabi ko, nung binili ko yung yung Switch 2, sabi ko, sige, bibili lang ako Switch 2, hindi lang mag-girlfriend. Oo.
I mean,
Parang, okay naman so far.
Oo.
Wala naman akong girlfriend.
pero you're single right now.
Yes.
Okay, sige.
So, dahil may Switch 2. Pero kung mawala yung Switch 2, ibig sabihin hindi na ako single.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Or dinonate ko somewhere.
Grabe naman. You can have both.
I know, pero I think that's a life choice that
That's a life choice.
So
Joke lang.
you feel like
Kasi
kapag nagkaroon ka
you wanna
na
be
ng
more focused
girlfriend, i-give up mo na siya.
Nung 20... hindi, kaya naman pala. Totoo naman, you can have both. Kasi may PS4 ako noong 2016 at may girlfriend ako noong time din.
Yeah, I mean kasi kami ng boyfriend ko, gamers kami pareho. So,
Kinain.
Gamer yung ko yung ex ko.
yun
gets
lang.
naman.
Yun ang mahirap. Kasi I think it's hard for non-gamers kasi to understand the amount of time you dedicate into gaming.
Ito, wag na lang tularan ng mga manonood ha, pero I called in sick.
Million sila.
Oo, yung million. I called in sick sa boss ko nung 2017 para tapusin yung Uncharted.
Alam mo, I feel like everybody
2018 pala.
has that story. Kaya isang araw lang, nag-launch yung Diablo. Sabi ko, Gian, masakit yung ulo ko. Muna ako gagawa ng video,
kasi ang ganda ng graphics ng Uncharted 4 sa
Sobra.
PS4.
I mean, Uncharted naman talaga, no? Parang sila yata yung nag-set ng ganong klaseng genre na cinematic style gameplay eh. I mean, halos lahat naman tayo pag may parating na game or kay even a series eh, di ba? We would really stop what we're doing just to watch or play.
Yeah.
Like, Diablo 4 in my
Everybody
case.
naman. As long as, I mean, obviously with launches, you can't say in moderation. Pero everything else naman sana, in moderation.
In moderation. Exactly.
In good
Which is a very Catholic thing to do, di ba?
Yeah,
Ito,
that
yung
is true.
in moderation. Kaya nga, di ba?
Aristotelian, ano yan?
Yeah, di ba? Yung the golden mean.
The
di ba?
golden mean, correct.
Aside from that, yung, di ba, for example, people think na when we drink beer, di ba, parang as
It's ano,
faith people, you don't drink,
No,
you don't drink beer, yung mga ganyan, pero kung tutuusin mo nga, isa sa mga photographs ni Pope Leo nung nandito sa Pilipinas, kasama pa si Cardinal Denzi, was may San Miguel
Sabi niya.
Pilsen. Diba? Si Pope Leo na yun.
Talaga?
Oo.
Kasi Agustina, di ba?
Kasi Agustina, tapos uminom
Sila Father Dennis, di ba? Agustina, Father
Ay,
Dennis.
they're
Yeah.
okay with
Oh, of course naman.
I think
Basta
it's okay
anything
as long-
in moderation.
Yes.
Diba?
I believe so.
There is even a Catholic beer blessing.
What?
Yes.
That I didn't know.
It is in Latin. it is in Latin, no?
Huwag mo siya bibigyan ng ideas.
Ano?
Yeah. I'm
Di po ako Catholic, di ko siya kailangan. Baka ikaw kailangan mo.
So may blessing siya. Tapos kung nakapunta ka na rin sa Belgium, 'di ba? Yung mga napaka sarap ng mga beers, ng
Sa
mga
mga
dark
monastery,
beer.
di ba?
Sa mga monastery.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're brewed there. Yeah.
They brew that aside from cheese and kasi it's also part of the spirituality to distill the water.
The water.
Our
Exactly.
sins are distilled. Yung mga ganun.
Yeah, I think it's ano lang talaga. yung
Search
mga,
niyo na lang.
hahanapin na niya yung map na yan.
Catholic beer
For
blessing.
sure. Oh, ano nga ba? No, next year yun, no? Pwede. No? Sumide trip sa Belgium para sa beer.
Oo.
Ano pala yung
May mga
Belgium?
Trappist ang brand.
Ako gusto ko lang tsokolate kasi, Belgian chocolate.
Hindi lang tsokolate, pati cheese. Diba?
Cheese.
Belgian cheese?
No, I mean cheese na from Amsterdam, di ba nag-cheese pa nga.
Yeah.
Well, we mentioned about what we do, no, social, digital, and hindi minsan maiiwasan yung criticism, no, in what we do. And sometimes meron pang gatekeeping yan, no. Like, why do you do this? You're not supposed to do this. You're a Catholic, something like that. And I see sometimes dun sa group chat, dun sa yung chat na ginawa mo, no, di ba? May ganun eh. May mga pinapatulan din talaga, kapatol-patol naman talaga minsan ng mga comments na minsan nakakatawa in nature.
Oo.
Like, how do you deal with those things?
Parang iniisip ko paano kaya nakakatawang reply dito. Parang ganoon. Pero minsan ginagamit ko yung minsan alam ko, I know my intentions. Minsan may halong yabang na rin dahil ateista, 'di ba? Oo. So may halong yabang pero i-ground ko siya.
Yeah.
Paano ba? For example, may nagsasabi na huwag ka na nga magsalita tungkol dyan, magpiano ka na nga lang.
What?
Di ba? Medyo, so, alam mo, minsan sa galit ko, yun, aminado na lang ako na
It's natural na
natural na.
magalit.
Nag-reply ako ng okay, tapos dash Mr. Romar Chuka, comma, LPT, licensed professional teacher, comma, MBA, LTO, Land Transportation Office. Tapos ililista ko na number 1, naging MBA graduate from this. Tapos number 2, Shaky Supercard holder. Number 3,
Full credential.
Suki card mula sa Mercury Drug, yung mga Bakena
Tapos may
Man.
points pa. Ganyan.
3, newly approved member of the SM Advantage card. Yung mga ganyan.
Wow! Ano ba? Platinum.
Hindi na.
Not even platinum.
Actually, tinanong ko ilang points pa lang ako, 28 points pa lang. Kasi bago pa nga lang, di ba? So, yun, parang may halong yabang, pero may halong...
It's self-deprecation.
Self-deprecation din.
I don't think it's self-deprecation. It's more like patawa talaga.
Patawa talaga.
Parang, I guess, pilosopo. In that sense, di ba? Parang gano'n. It's just funny, pero... Yeah, gets ko. Parang kinuschool mo siya with comedy.
Oo. So may ganun akong tendency to respond. Pero bumabalik ako ngayon sa, tama ba ginagawa ko?
No, it's funny. Kasi nakikita ko minsan doon sa chat na parang, ipinatulan naman siya. And it's entertaining for me. And parang feeling ko in my mind, sorry. Pero minsan kasi parang, buti nga in my mind, you're getting a taste of your own medicine.
Kasi yung kung ano yung logic niya, yun yung in-expose ko.
Yun oo.
May ganun akong ginagawa minsan na hindi ko na maalala kung paano. Pero, yun. So, yun yung isa sa mga content na nagagawa ko tuloy sa na hindi ko again pinaplano, 'di ba?
Dumadating na lang.
Dumadating na lang. Pero siguro kung ngayon, I think I'll lessen more of that and baka mamaya more of the teaching. I don't know, hindi ko pa alam.
The teaching.
Teaching in a fun way kasi alam mo ba, nung Holy Week nagkaroon ako ng post na puro pictures lang. Tapos yung inisip ko, what if may parang ganito lang na group of friends na tinatry, for example, kita na i-invite na pumunta sa mga rituals ng Holy Week. So for example, yung washing of the feet na misa, yung Paschal Triduum, pero parang kaibigan lang na alam mo ba yung kapag Easter Vigil, mag-aala Taylor Swift yan na may All Too Well na kanta to proclaim the kasi 10 minutes yung song na yan parang ganong perspective, and then alam mo yun, nag-viral siya, like umabot siya ng mga million views doon sa pero in terms of likes, nasa 10,000 likes, which is a big thing na rin sa nagva-viral siya kasi people kept on sharing, tapos sinasabi nila, hala, sana nabasa ko to. Kasi alam mo yung napaka-welcoming na way to introduce very parang high up there na mga liturgical chenes na mga na parang bang magkaibigan lang tayo na, uy, kung nakakaya, kasi may mga ganito, saya nito. Kung akala mo na ang bisita iglesia dapat itong oras, hindi, sa gabi siya. Kasi mga ganon na yung parang kaibigan lang na nag-i-explain. Yun yung mas gusto kong gawing content ngayon.
It's relatable din kasi.
Yes, I was gonna say.
Yung ganung style na parang, yung para kasi ang lalim na yung salubong, di ba? Yung salubong. Ba't kailangan magsalubong yung si Mama Mary saka si Risen Christ? Alam mo yun? Ganon, na sometimes Catholics or Christians would not understand fully why it's celebrated in the morning of after the Easter Vigil, di ba? Mga ganun bagay. And through this medium, no, maraming mga tao yung nakakaalam, nakaka-appreciate ng ganung klaseng content. And again, coming not from a priest, but coming from a layman.
Yeah.
So alam mo yung pagturing ko sa sarili ko ngayon, parang akong security guard ng simbahan. Oo, parang ako yung hindi naman nagbabantay na ako yung may gatekeeper, hindi naman, pero ako yung naghe-hello sa mga tao na, uy, pasok kayo! Di ba? Parang, uy, ito, may mga...
Hype
man.
Hype man, correct.
Liturgical hype man, di ba? Uy, pasok kayo, may
Cool dito, astig kami, ganyan. Masaya
pero alam kong may imperfections, di ba? We can talk about that, pero kahit na may imperfections, pasok kayo kasi ito yung mga cool stuff na pwede mo malaman. Pero sasabihin ko din sa mga tao nasa loob na, ops, wait, kayong mga nasa loob, masyado na kayo nasa loob, masyado na kayong high up there. Kailangan yung lumabas din at pumunta din. Hindi lang i-welcome, pero parang you live out your faith din. Kayo din na And then magiging siya, parang economic circular flow.
Yeah. Totoo naman. I mean, and in that sense, it's more welcoming. It's not gatekeeping, and it's relatable. That's how you reach out to people then who are not familiar. And also, like, my question is like, if you get comments from people who are outside of the faith, who are medyo toxic, mga ganyan, do you also get comments from people who are inside the faith?
Yeah.
Who like
Meron
also
din.
criticize what you do, ganyan, like.
Meron din. A lot of people don't like the way that I do this. No? Parang sinasabi mo, kadiri pa nga, ang cheap daw
Oh my gosh.
ginagawa ko na Pero parang sa akin, as long as it counts for that one person who went in, di ba? Parang
It's
if
another
it
faith,
means so much. Sinabi ni Saint Ignatius, not many but much. Di ba? Parang hindi naman sa dami ng taong napapasok mo or na naparealize mo. It's really how deep it was for the experience of that one person to go back again.
To go back to the church.
Siguro isang kwento was, di ba yung Cool Pals, in-invite kami. Tapos nirelease yung ng Good Friday, yung kasama si Father Albert. Tapos doon sa nagulat na lang ako, may nag-post doon sa Facebook group ng The Cool Pals na parang letter na huling pagsimba namin was nung nag-attend lang kami ng kasal last year nung kaibigan namin. Pero nang dahil sa podcast na narinig namin nung Friday tungkol sa nakakatawang experience ni Father Albert at ni Sir Romar doon sa Cool Pals, sinubukan namin na magpumunta sa simbahan and we hope that it will continue. Parang gano'n.
Wow!
That's so nice.
So parang sinend ko to kay Father Albert. Yung sabi niya, parang alam mo yung insight namin pareho, sobrang worth it na nung guesting namin dahil doon.
Oo.
Kasi
just for that one change that you were able to help somebody go back to the faith.
Kaya security guard ng simbahan.
Ganito talaga.
Oo.
Ito, hype man na, security guard pa.
Oo, kasi alam ko din kasi kung ano yung mga dapat okay, medyo kailangan magbago ko pa ng konti. Hindi yung talaga, okay, like, pasok kayo, dumugin nyo. Pero sana lahat talaga will enter and realize that God loves them, mga ganun. Pero security guard na lang. Pwede yung hype man, sige. Tatanggapin ko yung hype man. Kasi alam mo bang may pari na DJ?
Yes, I know. I shared it to him. Tapos sabi ko parang, pwede ba tayong matindang ganito?
Gusto ko rin.
Di naman ako Catholic, pero I like.
Pero hindi, they welcome also
I don't care. I mean, I'm there for the beat, man.
Kasi
that's so cool.
Ako gusto kong papuntahin yan dito tapos
sana nga rave. Catholic rave party.
Sige, mag-misa muna. Pero after mass, talaga tugs-tugs tayo.
Ang galing nun, Parang saya kaya nun, no? Tapos mga kabataan yung pupunta sa misa.
Yun
Tapos
yung
after that,
kasi parang, for me, I think that's a it's a trauma. Like, you would know church trauma, right?
Oh, of
So
course.
parang,
Yeah.
like, growing up as somebody who came from like a really ultra-religious background, parang the idea of like, a lot of things that we are used to today, like the geekery stuff, the tech stuff, these were things that were like super frowned upon by
Before.
by the
Oo,
faith
right.
system
Oo,
before.
oo.
Na parang bawal yan. You know that these things na parang hindi siya accepted by the church sometimes, ganyan, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So for me, it's more like, it's nice now that we have these things, and I hope that it continues, because these are not necessarily evil or bad things if it can bring people into the faith and believing, di ba? Parang,
And even the Catholic Church has already canonized a saint that loves gaming.
was this the
Carlo
little boy?
Carlo Acutis.
Yeah.
Carlo
He
Acutis.
played Pokemon. So,
Yeah. He was the one who documented the miracles, no?
Miracles din sa ano. So siya yung very
Yeah.
tech guy din siya eh. So
Yeah.
kaya ano, pero isa sa mga very inspirational words niya was not me but God.
But
So ibig sabihin parang oo, nasa social media siya nung 2006, di ba? Pero wag sana ako kundi si Lord ang pinapakita. And yun yung goal ko eh, sana no, na eventually hindi ako yung mapakita kundi si Lord
Kundi si
dun
Lord.
sa ginagawa natin.
It's outward, no?
And sana makita talaga ng mga tao na nandun din si Lord sa Pokemon. Di ba?
Oh,
Oo,
yeah.
Di ba parang di ba, to catch them all. Sorry.
You gotta be the very best.
And you gotta be the very best
of
because
yourself,
Oo,
di ba?
like no one ever was, and you know.
Be accepted in heaven because you're the best.
I mean, I don't know if that is the goal, but the goal is like, syempre, to be maybe the best version of yourself.
Of yourself, yeah.
Yeah, not because you want to go to
Yeah,
heaven,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
because you know that the best version of yourself is better for people around you. I guess that's what I would like to take from that.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, social responsibility is one of the biggest roles of the Catholic Church. You know, it's very important that we, do that and help other people. And one of the activities and one of the things that we do is voter education.
Voter education.
Voter education.
Kayo.
Yeah, I mean, tayong lahat. No? Even like us Catholics. Kami din, of course, voter education is also one of the things that we wish to do, especially now that the election is coming in. No? Malapit-lapit na yun.
pala.
No? 2 years na lang. No? How do you like cascade such information like right now, no, with this issue in the flood?
Baka maybe not
Control,
how, but is it
like-
something that,
Oh.
is it the type of content
That you,
that
ano?
you also
Yeah.
talk about?
Or how committed are you to use your platforms to?
Ako, parang if God gave me this platform, then by all means use it. Kunwari magko-comment ako about something, tapos sasabihin ng mga tao na, never kang nagsalita about flood control.
Control, yeah.
Bakit
may mga
biglang
ganyan.
ngayon?
May ganun eh.
Pero bakit ito tungkol kay The Hague, no? Bakit
Bigla kang ano.
nagsasalita. Tapos parang lalatagan ko sila ng resibo na, excuse me, these are the links to my 11 videos about flood control. Yun yung mga ganun.
Yeah.
So, ako by all means, I use, kung kaya ng headspace ko. For example, nung nalaman ko na posibleng magkaroon ng oversupply ng mga iba't ibang mga produkto dito sa mga agriculture, I put in my economics hat and sinabi ko na ito yung mga pwedeng gawin ng mga farmer para hindi malanta yung mga
Yeah.
May nakita akong
nila.
video mo na ganun eh. Oo.
So, ano ang demand and supply, ano yung mga ganyan. So, kasi nandun, bumabalik ako sa naman eh, una, page ko yan, and two, I can find God in all
Exactly.
things, even in economics, di ba? And so, may mga nagagawa kong mga ganyan na mga content, no? Na it doesn't go against my faith kasi na
Exactly.
ano pa rin naman, nako-connect ko pa rin. And did you know nung 2025 nung 'di ba we had the midterm elections, no? I was actually a volunteer for
PPCRV?
for NAMFREL,
NAMFREL,
and then umabot ng napakaraming views yung 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 VVPAT, yung voter verified paper audit trail, how do you vote, yung tamang way ng pagpasok. Kasi ginawa ko rin in the same way na yung parang pag-explain ko sa mga tao na ganito yung may experience nyo sa sa Holy Week. Parang ganun yung ginawa ko for elections naman na ito yung pagpasok, pag mag-shave ka, ito dapat.
yeah.
Tapos, bawal mag-overvote, pero pwede mag-undervote.
Undervote.
Yung mga ganyan na ano. So, it was really election education pagdating sa ganyan. Pero I think what the challenge right now is yung makabigay ng national situationer.
Correct.
Para makita kung ano yung effects ng mga ano. I'm not equipped with that, but I adhere to yung mga friends ko sa Simbahang Lingkod ng Bayan, sa mga ano, because sila yung research-based na ano, and
research
sana magawa ko yun, pero isang tao lang ako, one-man show lang eh. So, most of the time, it's really yung kung kunwari, yun, kung bibigyan ulit ako ng chance to explain yung sa upcoming election sa 2028, yun yung gagawin ko. And ano din, to also continue to talk about how faith needs to be done with justice. No? Hindi ka pwedeng nananampalataya ka at every Sunday pero magboboto ka naman ng magnanakaw. Diba? Yung ganon. So, to be discerning and to also give, kumbaga, tips to people on ano ba yung tamang hinahanap natin sa mga aligned sa faith natin na kandidato. Parang ganon. Yeah.
Lalo ngayon, the call for something like that is very, very high because siyempre karamihan sa mga nanonood mo, kabataan, I would like to think so, no?
25 to 30, actually yung pinakamalaking bulk ko sa 25 to 35. Tapos yung mas second yung kabataan.
That's interesting.
Yeah, kasi lalo na ngayon, as I mentioned earlier, no? Yun nga, I mean, sometimes kami, we always try to find in a way to be relevant in that space. Kasi like tech kami eh. And sometimes we would receive news and sometimes press releases from Comelec, mga tipo lang, from the government. Minsan naman, we capture some news related to such, no? Kaya lang, kami, minsan we do not dip our toes into, let's say, the actual candidates, no? Pero if we see something relevant to the flood control,
on the tech side of
things, like for example, recently nagkaroon ng issue because apparently there's a chance that eGov would close because there is no funds for cloud-based na to keep the information of the people. So nagtanong ngayon si Bama King, bakit ganun?
Saan?
Saan yun? That's very important. So, may mga ganun minsan mga lapses and, you know, things like those need to be known by people, especially by the voting public. You know?
Tapos parang not a lot of people know that election data is always up there,
Yeah,
diba?
exactly.
Na nandun sa, meron nga yung bettergov.ph, diba? Yung mga friends ko tumutulong doon. Tapos doon ko kinukuha yung lahat ng mga sources ko for flood control. Actually, yung isa ginagawa ko ng mga content before was, alam nyo ba na if, for example, ilang Araneta Coliseum ang mapupuno mo na binibigyan mo ng iPhone 17, or flat screen TV, ilang beses na mapupuno ang Araneta Coliseum para sa certain amount na sa flood control. Ganun yung atake
yung analogy,
ko. Para mas maging digestible sa
para ma-visualize nila kung gaano karami talaga, di ba? Like even with the current situation with the audited funds, di ba? Parang people are saying, do you know how much you have to earn, how much you earn in a day for you to be able to spend this much in this amount of time? Na parang, what? When you realize, ganun pala siya. Parang, whoa, hold on a second, di ba? Which I think we need more of that. Also, ang nagiging problem is, even if we do say all of these facts, ang problem is they don't know who. Yun yung, like, sige, we can say negative things about a certain party. Pero kung sino yung positive naman, yun yung kulang also. Pero that's also something that, yun nga, we normally don't touch kasi nga, it's not outside of our sphere. Diba? Parang, I mean, we do what we can as responsible voters. Pero trying to educate is very, very tricky also.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yun, so, Awin, hopefully, and I think 2 years it's getting closer. Maraming opportunity for us to be able to do that. Lalo na tayo yung nagbe-bridge doon sa generation of our dads and moms and the generation of our sons or daughters or whoever, no? So yun. Okay, so leading to the next segment of our discussion, no, let's talk about collaborations. Kung meron kang naging collaborations in the past, no, sino doon yung pinaka, kumbaga, in order, it could be in order, no, kumbaga, para sa'yo, most meaningful?
Yung Cool Pals yung most meaningful
Talaga?
sa akin. Kasi, it brought me to a different audience. Na akala, na hindi ko, paano ba, parang, mas lumalim yung pagkaunawa ko sa bokasyon na meron ako sa social media. Nung inimbita ako ng Cool Pals. Kasi, una, takot ako nun nung in-interview ako ng Cool Pals kasi hindi ko yun forte na mga stand-up comedians. Tapos parang alam mo yung ego din na, shucks, mga stand-up comedians, and then I tell myself that I'm a Catholic comedian.
Sometimes, bode well.
Parang medyo clashing sometimes ng idea.
Tapos, parang, when it went really well, nag-number 1 siya sa Spotify, tapos, yun nga, yung mga ganyang stories na tulad nung shinare ko kanina na people started going to church to check kung yung big ass fan ba talaga yung electric fan nila. Tapos biglang sabi nila na because chinek nila na yun nga electric fan, sabi nila, anong gagawin ko sa simbahan? So umupo na lang sila, tapos nagdasal ulit sila for the first time in a while. Parang yun yung sinasabi ko na ginugulat tayo ni Lord. Na akala mo may hangganan yung bokasyon mo, yun pala. May ano pa pala? More. Oo, may grasya pa palang ibibigay. So, ang isasagot ko dyan, siguro Cool Pals. Siguro another collaboration, si Cara David. Cara David. I also interviewed si Cara David sa show ko. And then, magmula noon, sinishare ko palagi yung naging faith experience ni Cara David sa mga talks ko. Kasi openly shinare naman niya sa akin yun eh. So, binabahagi ko na how she found her home again in the church no matter how broken she was and broken she felt. So, yun yung isa sa mga parang magandang collaborations na nagawa ko rin. Ano pa ba? Si Cardinal Ambo David.
Nakita ko
na tito naman ni Cara David. Tapos, wala lang, kasi binigyan ko siya ng M&M's.
Pwede ka magbigyan ng pagkain, no?
At yung pan kasi doon is, di ba, hindi, ayaw magpatawag ni Cardinal Ambo na your eminence. Kasi, di ba, pag Cardinal, your eminence.
Oh my God!
So, nung nag-interview, sabi ko, Cardinal, your eminence.
Dapat magkasama kayo talaga ni Ram. Oh my God, you guys should meet.
Tapos yung susunod naman siguro si Kiko Pangilinan.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Oo,
cool.
na interview ko noong January. Tapos after ko i-interview, binigyan ko naman ng kaserola para may pang Sharon siya. Tapos yan.
Kaya mo pa?
Buti na lang nagko-connect kasi minsan may yung mga joke na lang hindi ko naintindihan.
Okay. Buti na pa.
Nagigets pa niya?
Minsan yung reference kasi minsan, ano yun? Gets ko na.
So yun, parang ano pa bang collaboration?
Ganda. Guys, by the way.
Sponge Cola.
Nag-collab nga pala.
Nag-collab kami kasi kaya kong i-impersonate si Yael.
Yeah.
Ang hibig mo, awit ko.
Oh my God!
So, napansin ako ni Ted Mark. Nilang lahat. What I did was Pasko. Tapos, gumawa ako ng Silent Night. Yan. So, tsaka Summer Bahay.
So, I can hear him.
I posted that, and then Sponge Cola did a duet with it na yung tatlo muna, wala si Yael, na nagre-react na parang, uy, cool to. Tapos biglang, cool ito, honey, cool to. So biglang, si Yael naman yung pumunta sa screen, tapos parang siyang galit na nagre-react sa video ko. Tapos biglang ineditan ng Santa hat. Tapos nagalit yung itsura. So, ibig sabihin, approve sila sa ginagawa ko. So, nung nag 10th anniversary si Karil at saka si Yael, nung 2024, nag-message ako kay Ted, yung drummer nila, na, uy bro, baka gusto mo mag-collab? And then that's where it began. And then we ended up singing 5 songs. Yung isa, paghandog ng sarili, yung ang himig mo, ang
awit ko.
prayer for generosity, dearest Lord, teach me. Meron kaming papuri sa Diyos na never na namin ni-release. Ayaw na namin, hindi namin na-release yun.
Sobrang rock ba?
Medyo sobrang rock nun. Tapos, Tell the World of His Love. And then Anima Christi. Yeah.
Soul of Christ.
Share. So, nag-enjoy kami to the point na nakapag-perform na ako with Sponge Cola twice.
Twice.
Wow!
So, isa sa Don Carlos sa Bukidnon noong 2024 and then recently sa Sinulog nung January. So, nagpo-piano ako, parang tinatanong ko, uy, may gig kayo? Tapos, biglang, uy, sige,
Pumasok
Romar,
siya.
jam ka. Tapos yun, nagpo-piano ako with Sponge Cola.
That's so
And
fun!
siguro pang ilan namang collab. Isa pa is Itchy Worms. Yung Itchy Worms naman, ang kwento dyan is, nag-attend ako sa isang fundraising ng Cool Pals. Tapos, fundraising siya for a Catholic school sa Dupax del Norte or Dupax del Sur, hindi ko maalala. Pero, si Jugs, vocalist ng Itchy Worms, biglang sinabi niya na, first time namin tong gagawin ha. Hindi naman first time, pero ginagawa lang namin to pag may fundraising. Kung may pera kayo dyan na raise your hand and then tatanggap kami ng request. So may tumanggap ng request, Jopay, kasi kamukha daw ng si yung vocalist ng Mayonnaise. Tapos ako kinakabahan ako dun sa may bandang dulo. Tapos biglang sabi ko sa sarili ko, okay, sige, may pera naman siguro ako. So bigla ako nag-raise ng hand, I mustered enough courage, and sabi ko, Chugs, 2,000 pesos, Anima Christi! At kinanta ng Itchy Worms ang Anima Christi sa gig nila, nakasama ako habang nagpa-piano.
Pwede mo pakita yung video dito na?
Pwede naman. Tapos, natatawa din ako kasi nung gabing yun, kilala naman ako ni Jugs kasi pinafollow niya din ako. Tapos, alam mo nung sumigaw ako, sabi niya, Romar, ikaw ba yan? Kasi from the Malayo.
Yeah.
Tapos yung nung gabi, nag-post si Jugs, parang sabi niya, dalawang bagay na hindi siya naniniwala kung nangyari ba talaga o hindi. Una, yung kumanta siya ng noontime show sa show It's Showtime. Kasi di ba parang, hindi ko alam yung lyrics ng noontime show, but I think it was a critique on what noontime show
is about.
is about. Or, yung kumanta siya ng Anima Christi sa gig. So, yun, dalawang, na nangyari sa isang araw or sa isang linggo. Na,
Grabe.
It was not in my, bucket list.
Bucket list,
na nagulat siyang nangyaring may something.
How was the reception of the people, like, when you guys did that? Like,
Yung sa Itchy Worms, yung mga tao, binuksan yung kanilang flashlight, tapos gumagano.
ang ganda!
Tapos yung iba kumakanta. And then nag-switch sila yung iba yung nag-guitar, si Kel ata yung nag-bass, and then So, siya, it was a great experience, no? Kasi nung tapos na ako, hindi na nila ako pinaalis nung stage.
Aww.
Tapos kung ano yung mga ni-request nung iba,
nakikisama ka na lang.
tinatanong ko, oy, anong key na lang? Tapos, ayan, so nakikisama na lang din ako sa kanila nung time na yun. Yeah.
Ang
yun,
saya.
mga collabs. Yeah. Mga bagay na hindi ko i-expect at
My gosh.
kung sabihan ko yung taong nakapambahay noong 2021 na ma-experience mo yan.
Mangyayari
Oo.
pala to. Yun nga lang kay Santo Papa, di ba?
Yung Santo Papa nga lang bibigyan mo
alone,
ng banal na biskwit eh. Di ba?
Oo. Tapos ito pa. Wow.
I mean, if you're experiencing all of these with these OPM artists, do you think you'll ever make your own OPM or
Well, may
music
mga
or
naman
stuff
ako.
like that? Like,
May mga original composition ako tulad nung ayokong ma-distract kapag may cutie girl sa simbahan. Meron din akong original composition na wala kang pag-asa dyan sa iniibig mong seminarista.
oh my God! You can relate!
But wait.
Pero hindi ko siya ni-release as like Spotify,
proper
mga
Spotify.
Doon lang sa ko. Pero
Release it!
Nagpa-viral naman siya. Pero may mga seryoso din naman ako mga kanta.
Release it!
Diba ang interesting?
Yung mga makaka-relate dyan.
Oo.
Kasi meron yung isang linya ko doon sa yung ayoko ma-distract kapag may cutie girl sa simbahan is sayang nakita ko siya nag-sign of the cross Lord, bakit wait, ano yan? Something about Lord, 'di ba sabi mo Lord, 'di ba sabi mo sa 10 commandments mo
thou shall not steal, pero bakit ninakaw niya ang puso ko?
Ay, ganun.
As a yearner,
As a yearner, I feel it.
gustong-gusto
At
niya
saka
yan.
isa pa, Lord, bakit, di ba sabi mo sa 10 Commandments mo, thou shall not kill, pero bakit patay na patay ako?
Oo, patay na patay ako sa kanya.
Yan
Oo,
na.
alam na.
I think
diba?
may potential.
Ramdam niyo bang nonchalant person ako, pero parang nagjo-joke na rin ako.
Oh my God.
Yun.
Labas mo yun, Romar.
Nilabas ko na, nandun na
Nasa
siya sa
Spotify na
Hindi,
siya.
wala siya sa Spotify, pero
Ah,
nasa...
no.
Mm-mm.
So these are like full songs or?
Oo, yung isa. Yung,
By the way,
yung
it's
isa.
a quick clip of that, just in case you wanna listen to it.
Na-compose ko yun sa nung tumitira lang ako sa isang hotel nung before ako lumipat sa diocese from isang So parang may piano ako, tapos bigla nag-compose ako. Kasi meron akong crush na girl na may crush sa seminarista. Sabi, parang deep inside sabi ko, walang pag-asa.
Akin ka na lang.
Oo. Diba? Yeah.
Any other like collaborations that you wish to do in the future, like future ones na naisip mo na sana meron?
Siguro an interview sa TV show ko with the Pope. Ano mo?
Malay mo.
You could dream.
I
I mean,
mean,
that's
yeah.
part of, why not?
Oo nga. Malay mo. When,
You never
wala
know.
pa siyang schedule to go here, di ba? Wala pa yata.
Tingnan natin. Yeah.
Malay mo, di ba? So, oh my God.
Three other collaborations. Siguro, I can rest well na pag okay na. Joke.
Gusto mo yung mga joke kaming ganyan. Okay na kasi pag nangyari yan.
Mayroon parang okay na. Yeah.
Rurok na eh. That's the
Rurok
peak
ata yun eh.
Oo.
Meron pa bang
You
marururok?
also have like mga mga
Pero si
Christian.
Beyonce, siguro.
I mean, why not?
Duet with Beyonce.
I mean, like local Christian artists like sila Gary V, like stuff like that.
Pwede. Oo.
Diba?
Gary V, si Basil Valdez.
Basil
yung mga
Valdez.
ganyan.
Yeah. Feel ko, cute yun. Di ba?
Sarah G, Ben and Ben.
Actually.
Ben, pwede din. Ano? Oo.
Yun, mga ganun.
We have a quick segment. No? I'll be showing you some photos of people. They're sometimes they're either good in trending for the good or bad or whatever. No. So what I want you lang to do is when I show you a photo of them, ano yung quick prayer mo sa kanila?
Okay.
Very quick prayer.
Sige.
I have a few of them.
Ano to? Parang,
Ano ba?
fast Q&A.
Parang fast Q&A.
Ang ganda
siya.
na, quick
Oo.
prayer.
Yan. So
Ano yan?
we have the first one. We have the Kulpas.
Oh.
To make
Prayer for them?
Very quick lang.
Patuloy sa ginagawa niya.
Patuloy sa pinagawa niya. Okay.
That's nice.
Next one is Beanie.
Oh, Bini. Same, patuloy kayo sa ginagawa niyo. God bless you.
God bless you. Okay. Jack Argota.
God bless you more. Ay, yun na.
Sarah.
You really, really need prayers.
Yeah.
And I
Need
pray
prayer.
for you.
And
Please pray for me. Please.
balik na please pray for me. So yun lang. No? So guys, no? Yun lang naman ang ating very quick segment.
Gusto ko yan Sige, gagamitin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nanakawin ko yan.
Yeah, sige. No problem.
Yeah, just share ideas. Okay nga yun. Di ba?
So, my question, going to our fifth segment. Last segment na, oh my God, bilis to. So, looking back at your journey, do you see your digital comedy as a modern Catholic vocation? Like, do you think that some other people should embrace such a vocation as well?
I guess yes. There's a space really for it. No? There's a need for it. For that kind of worldview sa faith na hindi lang pala siya seryoso. Diba? Na parang you could also have fun with it. Sorry, parang seryoso ako magsalita ngayon. Pero kasi ganun yun you talk about vocation, seryoso din siya Diba? Parang nagulat ako na may need pala, may thirst yung mga tao for this kind of faith. Kasi I guess yung lived experiences ng mga tao sa faith, ang layo ng simbahan or ang layo ni Kristo. Pero ang hope natin is, by virtue of what is a sacrament, di ba? It's making real the presence of the Lord. And when you want to make real the presence of the Lord, it is through us. Through yung mga imperfect na mga people. Through the bread, through the wine, whatever. Di ba? Parang, there is actually a space wherein people are thirsty and hungry for their souls, di ba? Na mabusog. And kaya ako, kahapon may kausap akong Jesuita, sinabi niya, Romar, kung mawala yung following mo na yan in a blink of an eye, okay lang ba sa'yo? Tapos nagulat siya sa sinagot ko, sabi ko, okay lang. Kasi at the end of the day, hindi naman to akin eh. Hindi naman to akin, di ba? This isn't my own vocation. I do not, kaya nga natatawa ko na bakit nilagyan ko ng V, di ba? The Catholic, parang V Ateneo, di ba? Pero, yung sa akin, it's not my own,
It's lent.
Oo, it was merely borrowed from God merely lent it to me, no? Pun intended. Pero God, pinahiram lang ni Lord sa akin, and the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away, diba? So, ako, I'm very much thankful na dinala ako ni Lord sa ganitong space, no? Na I never knew could be possible. If you explain it to that taong nakapambahay na ito yung nangyayari sa'yo, wow, ibang klase pala. Pero kapag mawala to, okay lang kasi hindi naman to akin eh. It's not really mine, and Lord, do with it what you want. Itong yung 500,000 followers, yung both TikTok and Facebook. Pero parang the numbers really don't mean anything eh. It's really doon sa isang tao where it mattered to that person, no? So hindi siya akin.
It's vanity.
Hindi siya akin, hindi siya and if someone wants to copy it, no, go by all means. Alam kong may nakakatawang pari din sa TikTok recently is Father Kelly, di ba? So go ahead, go Father Kelly. I support you. Parang hindi naman forever yung fame eh, di ba? Hindi naman forever yung akala mo things will also go downhill, no?
Right.
Pero if you have that sense of detachment, you'll say na whatever comes, no, it's gonna be okay, diba?
Right.
It's not gonna be as bad as you expected. So really, it's that, no. I hope and pray na may mga taong gumaya dito. Kung if they see it as a vocation, go ahead, no. It's a worthwhile vocation, no.
Correct.
Pero ang challenge ko is sana kung content creator ka, and especially in the Catholic or the faith-based na sana may buhay ka beyond that. Na hindi ka lang, 'di ba yung mga lata maingay kapag empty, kapag empty yung lata, pero kapag puno yung lata mas tahimik, mas so sana hindi ka parang empty lata na palagi lang dapat
sinasa buhay mo.
Oo, dapat sinasa buhay mo. Yun.
Go beyond.
Parang ganun.
I guess that's interesting, no? Parang, is it that same mindset that inspired you to write your book then?
As well.
Yes, because dun sa book ko, may may way of teaching akong ginagawa sa book na hindi siya makikita siguro kailangan mong tingnan as a whole. Kasi wala akong hawak na libro ngayon, pero dun sa parang nakakatawa kasi I talk a lot about myself dun sa libro, pero towards the end nagiging mas reflective siya, nagiging mas and then hindi naman to spoiler kasi bilhin nyo pa rin yung libro para may
In color na siya ngayon, by the way.
In color na siya. At saka para may pang Japan ako. Yung Just Always Pray at Night.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yung Japan. Yeah. So, yung dulo ng libro is really about the lightsman. Sinabi ko, yes, I'm a man of theater. Di ba, nakwento ko kanina, I'm a man of theater. Pero, sa theater, at the end of everything, isa sa pinakamahalagang role is yung lightsman. And no matter if you are in the shadows,
Pinatukan ka ng ilaw.
Hindi, parang more of okay lang if sometimes in life you feel that you are in the shadows. It means that you've given light to another person. 'Di ba? So, parang yun ang reflection ko sa dulo na sana kahit at the end of all this, no, less of me, more of Christ, 'di ba? Less of who I am and more na mapakita yung goodness ni Christ sa mga lumad, goodness ni Christ sa tech world, di ba? Goodness ni Christ sa pagkain, sa lahat ng mga economics, sa kung ano-ano. So, yun yung naging shift doon sa dulo ng libro ko eh. And the book is really a not collaboration, parang halo-halo siya eh. Kasi favorite ko halo-halo, lalo mainit niya. No? So, may poetry, may photography, may art with linya-linya, and then may jokes, pero may mga stories din na mga lalim. Sinasabi ko sa mga tao, pag nabibigay ako ng mga recollection, nagugulat na lang kayo na nagdadasal na pala kayo. Parang ganun, no? So when you read the book, I intentionally tell the audience there na don't read it as if isang buong nobela. Take it slow, take it slow. So sometimes may nonsense kasi mga jokes lang, pero sometimes may lalim. And ayun, it's that kind of
Parang,
book.
you think of it like a cookie jar na if you're hungry for like fun, you grab
You'll find
something,
something there.
find something there.
Oo. Yeah.
By the way, we're giving away 5 of
Wow.
Romar's books. No? So, we'll give away, signed by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Sige.
Okay,
Ay, ang saya.
So, all you have to do is just simply comment in this YouTube and also Facebook video. We're giving away some on Facebook and some on YouTube.
Wow.
Details of which are on our website at gadgetpilipinas.net.
Wow.
Banat ng sumusubok talagang maging banal.
Yes.
Masubok talagang maging...
Kasi ayoko ng banat ng banal. Kasi banat ng banal, hindi naman ako banal.
Sobrang perfect naman yun.
Oo, sobrang perfect. So, banat ng sumusubok, at least I try.
Yes, gets. Everybody's trying naman.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, so, yun. Well, as a Catholic, no, pumasok ba sa isip mo, kasi akala ko talaga pari ka nun eh. Pumasok ba sa isip mo mag-seminary?
Siguro ano na lang, parang pray for me as I continue to discern. Ganun na lang.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's an open door. I
And I
don't...
think, may mga nag-o-offer siguro sa'yo din, ng mga...
Meron naman. Pero I don't like to take it as an offer na parang, may job application ka na, ano. Parang I'll let the Lord allow Him. Parang I'll let
Let the Holy Spirit work.
Parang just continue to open up. Not closing the door to anything, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero alam kong, sinabi nga ng friend ko, Romar, nasa Jesus year ka na.
What does that mean?
33. 33.
Oo nga, no!
Parang you have to decide
Your
in one
ministry.
way. So parang ako, I think that's a good point. Pero hindi niya ibig sabihin na nakakonod mo.
Sabi ko, ano yung sabihin nun?
Kasi 33 na eh.
Hindi, pero I think I'd like to say that it could be a dying of the self so that something new may arise. Diba?
Going through the spirit of the resurrection, no?
Grabe from tech to vocation. Pero yeah, kasi you can find God everywhere naman.
Yeah,
That is
that's
true.
so true. Like, is there something that you're looking forward to doing next? Aside from, finding, maybe going into the seminar, like something outside of
Outside
that or
of that.
beyond
Siguro
that?
makalaro ng ano tawag mo dito? Ng Red Dead Redemption na naka 4K or 8K. Tapos naka 120 FPS or 1.
Yun lang.
Oo, yun. Ganong levels na ano. Kasi ang ganda nun.
Pero grabe, no? Like, wait, there's Red Dead Redemption na on Switch, di ba?
Meron yung 1.
Yung 1.
Yung 2
The 2
pala.
wala
Yung
pa.
2 wala.
So, yes, I'm actually waiting for that as well eh.
Oh.
Although, syempre, Red Dead Redemption came out on PS4.
2010 pa yun eh. PS3 pa yun.
PS3 pa, and then, yeah, and then the 2, PS4, and then PS5, and then PC. Nakaka sa Switch, no?
So, yun. Looking forward din sa... Siguro parang looking forward na other people will be inspired sa ginagawa nating ganito.
Yeah, hopefully.
Di ba maraming makinig and maraming
Sana.
inspire and yun.
Sa million-million nanonood ngayon
Sa
ng ating
billion.
trillion. Yeah. Uy, kanina, a few days ago, I was actually watching yung linya-linya na podcast ninyo. And you're thinking of releasing a perfume line? Is that...
Meron, pero tuwing Pasko lang namin siya i-release.
Parang
Kasi
seasonal.
na-realize namin parang masyadong seasonal ang pabango.
Oo nga eh.
So, noong
Bakit
December.
Pasko?
Hindi, para so people can give it as gifts, yung mga
okay,
ganun. So,
gets.
parang gift packages yung,
that's nice.
So, abangan by October siguro.
Maganda,
ulit
mag-start
kami.
na.
Nag-start kami nung last year. Okay naman. Pero nag-die down siya nung January. So, nag-decide kami na, okay, halatang seasonal nga lang talaga
Yung
yung pagbenta
pabango.
natin. So, balik tayo ng October.
Kasi kakaiba din yata yung mga sense eh, saka notes ng mga gusto nila.
Oo, kasi parang church-like. Pero hindi ko alam kung... pero nagugustuhan ng mga tao.
Holy. Every time may something big in...
Oo nga,
The
like,
church.
so, Christ the King simula. Para kasi,
Pero naman, parang... basta, yun, we'll try to release it again by October naman. It's not full-blown business.
Yeah.
Para siyang
Yeah.
small time lang na, sige, hobby-hobby tayo, maghalo-halo tayo ng mga ano.
Kasi pagpasok talaga sa kotse, naamoy ko agad eh.
Ako?
May pabango.
Hindi, ibang brand yan.
Ibang brand yan. Pabango. Pero mabango si
Ah.
Roman. Kaya sa mga nag-tatanong dyan, mabango po si Roman.
Oh, kahit hindi ako mukhang mabango.
Ayan. Oh, ikaw, Louie, baka meron ka pag gusto itanong kay before I ask the few more questions, last questions.
Siguro for me, in terms of like how, kasi we didn't really touch upon it. Na parang, how did you find that you wanted to kind of, kasi parang for me, ang lalim ng faith mo,
Okay,
right? So
okay.
how did that surface, not like before you made your content? Parang like, were you really deeply in the church while you were growing up? Like
I was very active in church magmula nung nasa Dulaang Sibol ako kay Sir
Yes,
Pagsy.
oo.
Kasi talagang nire-require niya kami na every Wednesday mag-attend ng misa, tapos first Sunday doon kami sa De La Estrada sa may Katipunan na we would go there. Tapos nung magmula nung college ako, I also was in choir. No? So buhay na buhay sa akin yung being in choir, and then pamilya very religious na pero I think yung nagpalalim din talaga sa mga experiences ko would be yung being yung na nagturo din ako ng Christian life education sa mga bata. Kasi yun yung nag-ground sa akin na paano ko I think yun yung nag-train sa akin na paano ko kaya maipapatunog cool yung ito na hindi nawawala yung essence of what I really want to teach them.
Yeah.
Diba? So, I think that's what I'm bringing doon sa content ko. Oo, hindi na ako nagtuturo in the classroom. Pero I think when I became a social media missionary, not just content creator, pero nung naging social media missionary ako, lumawak yung classroom ko. Diba? Na parang hindi lang siya yung 40 students, pero itong kung sino man ang nanonood. Parang gano'n. Yeah. And then, alam mo kung paano ko na-discover na kaya ko pala magpatawa in a Catholic sense. Nung 2019, I was on stage with Cardinal Tagle.
Ay, okay.
Tapos, si Cardinal Tagle, i-introduce ko siya. Na parang Archbishop of Manila. Then, tapos pasok si Cardinal Tagle. And then, nagbow ako kay Cardinal Tagle na gumano ako. Tapos biglang si Cardinal Tagle nagbow din. Tapos sabi ko, Cardinal, kinakabahan ako kasi first time kong maka-encounter ng Cardinal in my entire life. Tapos sinabi ni Cardinal, first time lang din ako makakilala ng katulad mo. O yung mga gano'n. So talagang parang kami on stage, nag-banter kami. To the point na sabi ko, I have a very short question to you, Cardinal, and then just answer within 15 seconds. Or 1 minute or something. Tapos, pero napakahaba ng tanong ko. So, sabi mo, 1 minute lang ha? Yung mga ganon. And then, nung kailangan ko nang umalis ng stage, inintroduce ko si Lara Maige, yung isa sa mga singers, na magduduet. Sabi ko kasi, Cardinal, pwede mo bang kantahin yung isa sa mga sinulat mo mga kanta na nasa seminaryo ka pa? Tapos sabi niya, sino kakanta ko? Sabi niya, sabi ko, wag ako kasi hindi tayo nag-practice. Tapos sabi niya, hindi, ako din naman hindi ako nag-practice eh. Pero sabi ko, tawagin na natin si Miss Lara Maige on stage. Na,
Gandang segue.
Yun, siya ang nag-practice, di ba? At sumabay ka na lang po, Cardinal. Parang ganyan. Pero hindi, totoo yun. Totoo na,
totoong kakanta siya.
Totoong kakanta si Cardinal Tagle nun. Pero I had to find a way
to
segue na may papasok na So, nandun na pumasok si Lara Maige. Tapos, bago sila kumanta, itong si Cardinal, bilang sabi niya, bago ako kumanta, i-explain ko lang, ganyan. Pero bago siya magsalita, sinabi ko muna kay Cardinal na, bye Cardinal, I'll see you later, get your number later because I'll be friends with you. Tapos, alis na ako ng stage. So, habang nagsasalita si Cardinal Tagle, itong mga sinulat kong tapos biglang nag-stop siya. Bye! See ya! Tapos nagtawanan lahat ng mga audience. So
Nabitin tuloy.
Oo, pero doon ko na-realize na, parang hindi mo kailangan maging boring para maging banal.
Maging banal.
Diba? Doon ko na-realize na, wala, puro madre, pare, mga lay people, choir, yung mga nandoon. Pero tumatawa sila sa mga impromptu stuff na sinasabi ko. Oh, this must be
Nakakatuwa,
something.
no?
Tapos, para siyang natulog lang nung 2019 until 2021. Doon siya nung 2021 nag-blossom.
Nag-blossom with the content.
Bubbles and Buttercup, yes.
Tun, 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 tun. Ano, guess mo na?
Gets ko. Ano ba? Bakit ba?
Okay, siguro last question, Romar, no, before we ask you to plug your social media platforms and all. If there's a message that you wish to tell your audience, no, sa kamanunod sa amin, no?
The billions.
The billions of them, the trillions of them. What's that single message that you wish to say?
The Lord is always with you. Diba? Huwag niya sagutin in with your spirit, ha? Pero yeah, the Lord is always with you and never kang iwanan ni Lord kahit saan ka man pumunta. Yun lang.
Yun. Alright, so nice, no? Maraming salamat, Romar,
Amen.
for joining me and Louie.
You're
no?
welcome.
Napakalit namin para tumanggap ng katulad mo dito. No?
Good. But this has
Hindi ako
been...
nasunog.
Kung si Ryan Rems nakayanan.
Oo, ano ba, no?
Kung si Ryan...
Oo,
tinatawag ko pa nga si Ryan Rems na brother Ryan Rems.
Wow.
Maraming
Kilala mo
salamat.
si Ryan Rems?
Sa Cool Pals.
Sa Cool Pals,
Bro,
sa mga
grabe.
pinaka...
Iba talaga yung banat nun.
Iba yung banat nun.
Iba yung mga banat nun.
Okay.
Ano, you should watch their last special.
Sige, I will, I will.
Yung
But-
with us.
Yung napanood ko
yung-
kasi yung kumakanta sila eh. Nakita ko sa TikTok yung mga slices, mga splices ng video.
Yeah.
Brother, thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
And again, if you wish to plug your book and your spaces and all.
Saan saksakan? Hindi ko mag-vlog. Okay.
Oh, nadali ka na naman. Naghanap siya. Guys, naghanap.
So The Catholic Comedian on Instagram, TikTok. Nakalimutan ko. Basta Mr. Romar Chuka sa Facebook. So please like, share, and follow the Lord.
Ang ganda nun.
Dapat ganun yung sasabihin mo.
Ha? Pwede naman. Bakit hindi? Diba? Alright, that's it. It's a wrap. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this latest episode of Chips and Zeros. And hopefully, we'll get to guest him again soon, or maybe
Yes.
someone in his community. Louie, thank you so much also for coming as my co-host. Again, thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.